We can't let you out of here without talking about crypto. You've got a chart in your deck that shows Bitcoin going to 5 million.
Yeah, say the craziest thing you can about crypto so we can clip this for TikTok.
How are we getting to 5 million?
Now that's
slowly.
Yeah.
And then all at once.
Yeah.
By the way, you can, if you got to 5 million, because we have a grid to show it, it's that gold would be doubled in price.
Daniel, previous chart.
Yeah. Gold would double in price.
So this is if crypto reaches parity with gold in terms of market cap?
Yes.
Okay, it's not there already?
No, it's only 10% of the value of gold.
Wait, what? How much gold is there in the world?
There is
10?
$21 trillion of gold.
How much crypto? 3?
Bitcoin's 2.
Bitcoin by itself is 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the amount of money millennials choose to put into digital gold rivals the current amount of gold, you know what the flaw in that logic is? If there's this huge predilection for Bitcoin versus gold on the part of millennials, then the valuation of gold will shrink. So is like you might get parity, but that's because the amount of money in gold goes down.
Yeah. You know, I thought about, and I got the numbers a little wrong. Let's say gold has to go to like $7,000. Nuts. However, you know, I heard something interesting and I didn't realize gold has outperformed the S&P 6 of the last 7 years.
Yeah.
So
quietly too.
Yeah. So gold isn't a bad asset class, but Bitcoin. So I think even if it's not like millennials need to buy gold for gold to go up. You just need the boomers to hold it.
That was Tom Lee giving his long-term Bitcoin price prediction. So basically, if you agree with what Tom is saying there, ignore all this noise and buy the dip. But in today's video, we're getting into some MSTR updates, Bitcoin updates, and Bitcoin news. Stay tuned to the end. I also have a couple of clips I want to play for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned for everything in today's video. But let's go ahead and start off here. Strategy announced a $21 billion STRK at the market program. So a lot of you MSTR holders out there, you probably like this because this may take some pressure off of the ATM selling on MSTR. It's looking like they're going to want to sell STRK to acquire more Bitcoin. So this should make a lot of the ATM haters happy. Like I said, it takes a lot of the sell pressure off of MSTR, but it's also good for STRK buyers because it keeps their yield high and conversion price low. So another big announcement there from Strategy, looking like they will be utilizing the ATM on the STRK side to be buying more Bitcoin. And they didn't buy any Bitcoin over the past week, but going forward, we may see some Bitcoin being bought from STRK there. And then if this is deployed over 12 months, Strategy is looking to buy 150% of all the Bitcoin mined by miners for the entire year. So this is huge buying pressure from Strategy onto Bitcoin. And then to get into Strategy price, we're currently sitting at around 250, down 13% on the day. You have BTC sitting just below $80,000, down 1.12%. So there's a lot of fear in the markets right now. The traditional markets are very, very fearful with the Trump tariffs, with the Doge layoffs. We're seeing the QQQ continue to go down, and this could really affect the economy in the short term. But what's going to happen if we do go into a quote unquote depression or recession? The government is going to spend more money. The Fed is going to turn on the money printer. Every single time a recession or a depression happens, the solution is to print more money to get out of that. So have a long-term view. If you need somewhere to buy MSTR, you can do it on MooMoo. They're a really good brokerage. You sign up, you get 30 free stocks. Each one of those stocks could be valued up to $2,000 each. But let's go ahead and get into some Bitcoin news here. We can see Spain's second largest bank, BBVA, gets approval to launch Bitcoin trading and custody services. Global adoption there for Bitcoin, definitely good to see. And then from Memorial here, he's talking about the fear is at the same levels we saw during the COVID-19 crash and 2022 bottom. All of this while the United States announced a Bitcoin reserve. So if you ignore all the noise, Bitcoin is below $80,000. The United States government says we have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We're not going to sell any Bitcoin. We have bills passing through the House and the Senate at the federal and the state levels to potentially buy Bitcoin and hold it as a strategic reserve asset. So think about all that, guys. That is all very bullish for Bitcoin. But because of the macroeconomic outlook of the traditional markets, Bitcoin is being driven down. This may be a great buy the dip opportunity. When there's fear in the market, that's when you should be picking up more BTC. And I'm sure some of you guys saw our recent interview with AA Stack. He created a group over on Twitter, and it's just retail buyers. The Bitcoin Bros have joined this group, and every Saturday they go out and buy more BTC. And over the past week, these Bitcoin hodlers have taken 4 Bitcoin out of the entire circulating supply. Since this group has started, I believe it started back in December, there's been a total of like 30 Bitcoin that have been taken out of the circulating supply just by the retail investors in this group. And there's not that many people in there. I think it's $1,900. And we've all been buying the dip. So if you want to join that group, you can. It's over on X. It's called Smash Buy Saturday. Make sure to check it out. And then you can see here, another company, Japanese giant SBI VC, they just acquired 4,000 Bitcoin for their Bitcoin strategy. So more corporations coming into the Bitcoin race there. You can see El Salvador bought the dip. They bought 5 more Bitcoin. They now hold 6,100 BTC. And then you have some miners, BitDeer Official. They now hold 1,066 Bitcoin, and they increased 27% over the past week. So when we think about the 450 Bitcoin that gets released every single day, a lot of these miners aren't selling their Bitcoin. They're holding a lot of this Bitcoin that they're mining. You can see BitDeer has been doing that every single week. They give updates on how much Bitcoin they're holding. Along with them, BitFuFu, they now hold 1,800 BTC. So you can see right here, they added 219 more Bitcoin to their holding. So these miners aren't selling all their Bitcoin. So these 450 Bitcoin that are released every single day are not actually all being sold. A lot of these miners are holding the Bitcoin for the long term. But that's really all I had for today's video. Just a quick update. I have 2 clips that I want to share with you guys. Make sure to watch these ones till the end. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you buying MSTR now? Are you buying more Bitcoin? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. My name is Aaron from Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. Let's go ahead and check out this clip here.
Anybody who bets against Donald Trump, it's like the same people who thought Donald Trump wasn't a winner a year ago. Donald Trump is a winner. He's going to win for the American people. That's just the way it's going to be. There's going to be no recession in America. What there's going to be is global tariffs are going to come down because President Trump has said, you want to charge us 100%? We're going to charge you 100%. And you know what they say? They say, no, don't charge us 100%. We'll bring ours down. We'll unleash America out to the world, grow our economy in a way we've never grown before. You are going to see over the next 2 years the greatest set of growth coming from America as Americans. You saw it, 1.3 trillion of new investment coming in America. Think of all those jobs. And remember, each trillion of investment in America is 1% of growth GDP. So Donald Trump is bringing growth to America. I would never bet on recession. No chance.
Before we go, Bitcoin was under 8,000 earlier today.
Buy it.
Regardless, though, of the drop. If I said to you Bitcoin dropped to 5,000, you'd say buy it.
Buy it. Because here's the thing. The daily price of Bitcoin doesn't matter. It's been alive for 10 years. In every year, other than one, 2015, it's made a higher low. The market cap has grown every single year. Every fundamental indicator of Bitcoin, usage, wallets, block size, transaction size, number of transactions, every single one, hash rate, making new highs. All of the indicators of the network and the network value are rising. The price of any asset fluctuates. Let's take Amazon. Amazon's been a public company for 20 years. In every year, including this year, it's at a double-digit drawdown. The average peak to trough, minus 31%. Twice, minus 90%. When was the right time to sell? Never. Who's owned it since the IPO to today? Jeff and his mom and dad. That's it.
All right. We're going to leave it there, Mark.
All right,
Good to see you.
thanks for
Thank you,
having
Mark
me.
Yusko, Morgan Creek Capital.
Outcast.